Okay guys, we're going to give a compression test to the Nomad here. It's always kind of had a miss and don't know what's causing it. But it runs okay. At high idle or higher RPM, you can't really notice it. But anyway, it's coming from this side here. You can hear it because I got side pipes on it, so it sounds even on that side. On this side, it just kind of a miss. So a while back, I changed over the plugs, coils, wires, checked all them, or even the fuel injectors on this side. Checked all them, each one by one. They all work. They're all getting spark. That's what I did last time. Just took out the each spark plug and cranked it, and it was getting spark. So it's getting spark to every cylinder. So we're gonna do a compression test and see what we can find out. Just got this. I don't have one. I don't know if I had one or not. But anyway, I just bought this one off eBay for 20 bucks or so. Instructions are in Chinese, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so I'm gonna hook that, take out one spark plug at a time. We'll do a compression check and see. They should all be even at, I don't know what it's supposed to be, 120, 130, something like that. Anyway, I'll be back. Okay, this back one reads almost 175. So we'll try this one next. Okay, next one up, 175. We got these two here, which are going to be the hardest because this fuse block is in the way, but I'll be back. Okay, next one, almost 175. One more to go. This first one here. Well, about 175. We're back to the drawing board. I don't know what it is. Let me put this plug back in there. Before I changed over this, those two things there. I can't think of the names of them right now. The idle mixture and whatever it is, and it runs worse. So I'm going to put the old ones back on. I also changed the computer behind here to the stock one, and I'm going to change them back over because they'd actually run pretty good with the old stuff in there. I don't know, this is just cheap eBay knockoff crap there, so I'm going to change them back over. I'll be back. Okay guys, I changed over the throttle position sensor and the air idle control fucking thing. I don't know if these got to be set, if when you put new ones on, whether you got to set it by the computer or program something. I don't know. But the new ones didn't work. Probably just cheap junk from China. Maybe you're supposed to buy whatever, AC Delco original stuff. I don't know, but it didn't seem to help, and in fact it made it a little bit worse, where it would idle and then you hit the gas just a little bit and it would rev up just a hair, about 100 RPMs, and then slowly go down. So something was screwed up with the new shit. So I put the old ones back on. Originally the codes did say that the throttle position sensor error or whatever it is with the codes, because the code thing is hooked up in this, so I can run the codes, and that's what it said from day one. So I finally got around to replacing it a while back, and didn't help. This is the original computer I put back in there to try, see if that would help. It didn't. I got this tucked in behind the battery. This is the one I got off eBay, no exchange, 100 and something bucks, and they program it for you. Delete the key option, key security, whole bunch of stuff, whatever you want done, they program it for you. So that's what I had in there. I swapped it back to the original one. Yes, it deletes all the EGR and O2 sensors and all that crap that gives problems. So we're gonna swap this one back because this computer didn't help. This is the original one out of the Silverado truck. So anyway, I'm fixing to do that. I got it wrapped in plastic to protect it. It goes underneath the fender wall behind the battery. So let me put that back in there and I'll be back. Okay guys, well, here it is. It seems to run good and you can't really feel a miss. You come to this side and you can hear it. See? You can feel it when you're driving. When you start off, if you just put the gas down a little bit, you can hear it, feel a little bit of a miss. But if you floor it, it clears right up and it's got plenty of power. It's like it doesn't have a miss. So that wouldn't make sense if it was a misfire, you know, spark plug wire, because it would still do that. No matter how much gas you give it. So I don't know what it is. I'm at a complete loss. It's not the computer, not the throttle position sensor. It's not the plugs, wires, coils, fuel rail, injector. It's none of that. So I don't know, and the motor came out of that truck and I never noticed a miss in the truck, although it just had single exhaust and it run just as good as that, so you couldn't hear the miss. And I didn't drive it because the rear end was blown, so you couldn't drive it and feel a miss. But even so, I would have chalked it up to what I said, you know, spark plug, wire, tune-up stuff. So I would have done that. That's what I did when I put the engine in this, is I changed all that over, except for the fuel injectors. So I don't know, guys. You know, somebody posted a while back, oh, it's common for, you know, #1 cylinder to go out. No, it's not common. It's not. Are you working on like million-mile engines or something? Because I've got 4 of these engines, and that I've had for 10 plus years, and they don't have problems with #1 valves or any internal problems or really any problems at all. You know. You know, I got 100 and there's 153 on this. There's not even that on my Silverado. 145 on my tow pig. There's 180. Then the Avalanche, well, the motor's been swapped, but it reads 240. So with this being 153,000 miles, it shouldn't have any internal problems. It shouldn't have you know, bad valves or blown piston rings or anything internal like that. It shouldn't. So I don't know. I'm at a loss. I'm not sure what it is. I said I read. Maybe the codes didn't read on that. I don't know if I read the codes on this. I got the deal right there for it. Or when it was in the truck. See, when it was in the truck, it had that throttle position sensor, because it's like this: when you first start it up, it won't idle. You let your foot off the gas, it'll die. But then you start it right back up, and it's fine. It idles fine. So it was no big deal. Well, it didn't do that all the time. Just once in a while, it would do that. So, you know, so yeah, I don't know what it is, guys. I tried to hook up the code reader to that again, but I don't think that's working now or something. I can't remember. But yeah, you can feel the miss. I don't know. But I know I don't think it's that I mentioned before. It could have been the, on I think newer engines or something, you know, if one cylinder goes down or misfires, the computer compensates and uses, I don't know, something, a coil or something from another cylinder to compensate or some shit like that. I can't remember exactly. But unless there's something like that going on, you know, I could probably take it. But see, it's not on this side of the car. It's not on the right side. It's always been on the left. But unless it is the right, and the computer's compensating and taking something off the left to make the right run, because I never replaced, well, I replaced the plugs, wires, and coils on the right side. You know, when I put the engine in the car, I replaced all that, but I didn't do the fuel injectors, and now I just didn't do the compression test on that side. So, you know, but I kind of doubt it's that, but so no, I'm either gonna have to live with it, or I don't know what to do. I'm not tearing down the motor and tearing it all apart. I mean, it's a lot of work, especially being stuffed into this car. It'd be a lot of work to take that thing out and tear it down and all that shit. For what? For nothing. You never find the problem unless you're, you know, taken into a machine shop or a rebuilder, and I'm not going through all that. You know, I just soon get another used motor. But you know, the only reason I put this engine in this is because it had 150,000 miles. If it had, you know, 400,000 or 500,000 miles on it, no, it wouldn't be put in this car. I wouldn't waste all the time and effort of doing it. But I figure 150,000 miles, yeah, this thing's has a lot of life left. So I don't know what to do. If any guys got suggestions, I just drive it like this, I guess. I just did it, you know, it has that miss at the beginning, so it won't lay rubber and real, you know, once it starts going 10 miles an hour and you hit it, boy, it'll just scream. It'll just fly. If y'all been following along, you've seen my test videos. But off the line and you floor it, it won't squeal the tires. And it should. It should just burn the tires off. So something on the throttle right at the beginning, something's messed up. But yeah, you know, it could be distributor. It could be something. Well, I doubt it'd be in the distributor. Everything's computerized now. I don't know. Probably just drive it like this. I don't know, but I hate to. Or you know, if I ever come across another LS engine, a friend of mine just called me up. He had a 2001 Tahoe or something, and he says, "Hey, you want to buy from me? No title, something. It does run $500." So I said, "Yeah." I says, "How many miles are on it?" Then I don't hear from the guy for like 3 or 4 days. He doesn't have a phone. Well, he has a phone, but he has to use the internet to use the phone or some shit. So he contacts me like 5 days later. Oh, sorry, I already sold that. And chatted about something else. So I missed out on that, but it wasn't my fault. I immediately answered him. So, I don't know. If I come across one, I'm going to start buying cars again here real soon, and maybe come across another Silverado like that. But like I said, it's got to be, you know, it can't have 1,000,000 miles on it. I'm not wasting the time of doing that. But yeah, if I can get one that runs better, that doesn't miss, and we'll buy that lowered oil pan. That's the only thing I should have put on this one, was that lowered aftermarket oil pan. But like I said, it hasn't scraped or anything yet. I put that guard along the bottom. You know, it only sits a couple inches off the ground, but it hasn't bottomed out and done any damage or anything. So anyway, I think that's it for the Nomad, guys. Okay, I'll be back. Move on to something else. Okay, guys, I got another product to show you. Can never have enough jump starters, jump boxes. This is supposed to be good up to 10-liter diesel engines, so it's supposed to be pretty powerful. Open the box up. Well, let's see any of the stats here. There's all the stats. Okay, comes in a little carrying case deal here. Owner's manual, but it's pretty simple to operate. All it's got is a power button there. It's also, there's where you hook in your jumper cables, which are right there. See, these things are also good for power supplies. You know, if you want to charge up your phone or something, that would be for your to charge it up. And it's also got a flashlight. There's that. And you can press it again and it'll flash. So yeah, pretty simple, really. Oh yeah, there's a power supply there for plug that in, use as a power supply. There's your charging cord, and then hook up your cables, and then click boost, and you should be ready. We're fixing to try it. I haven't started up my Corvette in a while. Another car, the battery will, if it's fully charged, it'll last a while, and then it'll go dead after, I don't know, a couple weeks. So it's completely dead. So we'll try to jump it off, but first I gotta pour a little gas in a cup, fill up the float in the carburetor, and then we'll try it. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I hooked up the cables. Battery for a Corvette's behind the seat. So we'll, and it's a side post. But yeah, it's I got the keys in it. Pretty dead as a doornail. Just to show you. Positive. Negative. Click boost. Electric fan going. Started right up. Like I said, guys, with these old cars, get a little bit of gas in there. Fill up the float bowl. Okay guys, I'm gonna let it run for a little bit. Yeah, it seems to work. So yeah, it's always handy to have a booster box and keep it in the trunk of your car or transfer it around to the cars that you drive. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a big box there with tire inflator, booster box, fire extinguisher, stuff like that. And then whenever I drive one of these cars, no matter how short the distance is, it's about 8-10 miles into town, I'll take that box and put it in the trunk. And that way you're not stranded, you know, for the most part. Well, okay guys, I'll leave a link and all that stuff in the description. We'll see you later.